Good afternoon, folks. Rob Chappell here, Executive Editor of Madison365 with your daily update for Tuesday, May 31st. Since it was a holiday yesterday, it is we did not have a show on Metcalf's Monday, so we're going to have Metcalf's Tuesday instead. Metcalf's is a fourth-generation family-owned and operated market in Madison at Hilldale Mall and at Hilldale Mall and behind Leftown Mall, and in Wauwatosa at 68th and State. And they are ready for grilling season, which officially kicked off this weekend. With local meats and seafoods for your next backyard picnic, stop by or you can order for pickup or delivery anytime at shopmetcalfs.com. And we appreciate Metcalf's and their support of nonprofit local community journalism here at Madison365. We're going to talk COVID numbers for a bit. As I said in the blurb up above, it is a mixed bag of news today. 973 new confirmed cases reported today. That is a lower than usual number on a Tuesday because this is basically Monday, right, for most purposes. So not as many tests were processed yesterday or over the weekend just because of the holidays and everything. So that does drop our 7-day average down to 1,747, which anytime that number goes down, it's a good news. But grain of salt, holiday weekend, not as much testing. So maybe a better number to look at is the percentage of positive tests, which is still at 13%, same as it was yesterday. That's not great. That had fallen, it peaked at about 14% earlier in May. It had fallen down to about 12.5%, is now up to 13%. Not a huge fluctuation. Basically, it kind of peaked at 14% and has kind of stayed steady since then. We need that to go back down. Don't know how it's going to go back down. Don't know if it's going to go back down, but it has to go back down below 3% before we can feel good about this, right? So the fact that that's still at 13, it didn't go up since yesterday, so I guess that's all right. But it's not a particularly good news for that to be at 13%. Hospitalizations also remained pretty steady today. 376 currently hospitalized. That's only 3 more than yesterday, but it's 44 more than a week ago, right? So a little over 10% increase in the past week. But for the past couple of days, it's been kind of steady. 51 of those folks are in ICU. That's 3 more than yesterday, but 2 fewer than a week ago. So the ICU population has remained pretty steady as well. The 7-day average of confirmed fatalities is now at 4. It was at 5 yesterday. Again, that is somewhat subject to medical examiners and state DHS people working and doing those confirmations, right? Those aren't deaths that happened yesterday. Those are deaths that happened in the past month that have now been confirmed, right? So it takes a little while for after somebody passes away from COVID for that to enter into the state data. So again, we're confirming 4 deaths per day, not that we're experiencing 4 deaths per day. Okay, so again, this is one of the frustrations when you're looking at this data every day, that you have a day like today where everything's thrown off by the fact that it's a holiday weekend, so you don't have a lot to go on. So we do our best to continue to pay attention to this. I will say also that the number of counties that are in the high range for as far as the CDC is concerned is down to 10. That was at 18 not too long ago. So we're looking at Douglas County is still in the high range, way up north. And then North Central, Lincoln, Marathon, and Wood County, right in the north central part of Wisconsin, are in the high range. And then all the southeast counties, Washington, Ozaukee, Waukesha, Milwaukee, Racine, and Kenosha, all in the high range. Everywhere else is either low or medium. So that's reasonable news, right? Not long ago, that was 18 counties. Now it's down to 10. General improvement, I guess. So that's all we have for you for right now on the COVID front. We're going to take a short pause, and we'll be back right after this with some more local news for you. Don't scroll away. right. Thanks for sticking with us. A couple of items of note in the news today. We're a bit light just because we're coming off a holiday weekend, but we do know that Sherman United Methodist Church, Sherman Avenue, rather, United Methodist Church, will celebrate Pride Month with a flag raising on Saturday, June 11th at noon. Everyone's welcome. They're going to raise the Pride flag over the church and leave it there. It's going to fly permanently over that church. And our editor, Dave Dahmer, spoke with David Hart, who's the pastor over there, about that decision and about why that's important for that particular congregation. So check that out. It's on Madison365.org right now. Also today we have a preview of Moments with Paul, which is a biographical theater work that's going to be at Bartell Theater starting Wednesday through Monday. 2 performances every day, except they have Saturday off. And this is Jason McKinney on the right there, portrays Paul Robeson, the long-time, decades-long Harlem Renaissance singer, baritone, also social rights, civil justice, civil rights activist, and athlete. And this show is, like I said, it's a biographical work on Paul Robeson, and it's on tour. McKinney is from Milwaukee, so he's familiar with the area, and it'll be at the Bartell Theater Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and Monday of this week. And your tickets, you can get your tickets now. Go to Madison365.org. There's a link to buy tickets to that show. Also, we learned today that Dr. Carlton Jenkins, the Madison Metropolitan School District superintendent, has tested positive for COVID-19. His symptoms are mild, he said in a statement that was emailed to the media and to school district families. However, he does want this to be a reminder that the pandemic is still happening and it's real, and it can affect anybody. Finally, today in sports news, Alvin Jones, the right back for the Forward Madison Football Club, has been called up to international duty. He already has 31 caps for Trinidad and Tobago. He has 1 goal in international competition. If you are a fan of the United States men's national team, you'll remember that goal. It is the goal that knocked the United States out of the World Cup qualifications back in 2018. That actually happened in 2017, but this would knocked the United States out of the World Cup in that year in a 2-1 loss to Trinidad and Tobago. There are 4 matches in the next 2 weeks in the CONCACAF Nations League. Trinidad and Tobago play on Nicaragua and the Bahamas, and then St. Vincent and Grenadines twice. So Alvin will be away from Forward Madison for at least 2 weeks on international duty, and we wish the best of luck to him in those 4 matches. That's all the news I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Stay warm, stay safe. It's supposed to get a little stormy maybe tonight, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll be back tomorrow with more news for you. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever you get your news. We are there. And until then, take care. We'll see you soon.
This is 365 Media.